this. Why you? It cut the stream into 3. Like, what the fuck? It cut the stream into 3. What is happening? What the hell is happening? Hold on, let me fix this. I did this. I hate this so much. Twitch is still unresponsive. Yeah, we're live again. But yeah, sorry about that, guys. Let me paste this again in my own chat. Fucking hell, I cannot paste chat! What the hell? What the freaking hell? It cut the stream to 3. No. I'm so done with this. Like, I don't really want to end the stream though. I'm still streaming. But a lot of things are going down right now. Can I paste this chat? Can I paste this to my Discord? I'm really starting again, so everyone should get pinged. But yeah, I hate this. Like, it just happened every time when my audience serves and I have to start a new stream and it cuts us into 3 parts. I hate this so much. Like, I need to have that method to like counter this. Pretty much. I've been thinking like maybe if my stream goes down on PC. Oh wait, you can see my face. How do I fix this? Oh, because my hold on. Because it didn't save my changes. That's just freaking great, right? That's great. I wonder why it just happened recently. Like, this do not do that. Like, it does do that in the past, but not, you know, not this much. I think it might be just stream element being weird, or I mean my OBS did crash, so that's the reason for you. But I hate this. I hate this a lot. Oh well. Time to start a new stream. I feel like I'm still streaming though. But I hate this. Your computer's real angry, like what the heck? What's happening like right now? So like a solution for this, like I would open my OBS in my laptop where I monitor my chat and stuff, and I would configure my streaming setup in my laptop OBS, and when the OBS on my PC goes down, I could go into my laptop OBS and I will start a stream, and then the stream gonna continue on. I think that would work. But yeah, I'm back again. Sorry that the stream went down again, guys. As much as I hate this, Cinemago. Wow, jump scare. That's funny. I think I could still see my mouth. Like, holy shit. Oops. I need to go like a little bit low like this. And if it crashed again, then it wouldn't save my changes to the layout. Which is unfortunate. Whoosh. Alright, this might be a bit too close. Wait, something like that. But I lost the reference because I have to configure everything again. Which is freaking fun, right? Which is fun. The scuffness, I know! Like, what is happening? Like, every time my OBS went down for like a minute, the stream automatically ends. I hate it so much, like, even though it just went down for like 1 minute, the stream ends and I have to start a new stream. I don't like this. Like, I don't know if other YouTubers might feel frustrated like me, but I have OCD and I'm really upset. I think it's because my OCD. You just gotta live with stuff, I know. Until I figured like a way to like deal with this stuff, I guess. We have to deal with it. Also, karaoke. They're still singing at karaoke, like, oh my god, it's driving me crazy. Yeah, things. I wonder if you have to deal with this karaoke nonsense, since you are also Vietnamese. Alright, let's continue watching Gargoyle because I'm still curious on whatever's going on with her. I'm thinking about like which part I would like to color next to. Maybe I want to put on some black. I mean, I need to color all the red. But this part over here, I think could be some red. And maybe some brown. Or some brown. The black is probably the outline. And that would look pretty cool, I think. But this part over here is probably brown. Like this structure over here. And this side. And the little thingy over here. Actually, let me check the Ork's paint job. This one, right? So I could rather paint this one in a different color, like maybe it could be metal. And then this one over here could be like this one over here, could be like rust color and stuff. I never look cool. Rust color with a territory. And then this over here would be like gold or something. Yeah, it could be like gold with this pylons. could be an idea. I think I'll go with that idea. Alright, let's see how this goes, right? Oh, hey, you're re-downloading XCOM 2. Planning to mod it with Warhammer mods. Wait, there's Warhammer mod? In XCOM 2? Wait, really? Oh yeah, I think I decide to keep the wheels gold or something. That could be cool. Kinda like the karaoke noise. Oh, I can't really say the same though. I like music, so it's nice to have it in the background. Love it when I visit Vietnam. Yeah, for me, I pretty much prefer like either I listen to my own music or I would listen to other things in the background, like maybe a YouTube video. I like to listen to my own stuff more. And I think it's just me cannot really stand like loud noises and stuff like that. I don't really like loud noises. I think it's annoying. Like, I don't think it's my autism, but I think it's because my what's the word? PTSD. It's because of my PTSD. I don't like loud noises. I don't like it. I'm gonna add some brown color. We'll see how we can deal with this. Alright, so let's change our color. Gosh, I need to drink some water. Alright, we'll clean this brush for now. Put it right here. Drink some water. Noise pollution is... Yeah, I hate noise pollution so much, like... The authority doesn't even care about those kind of stuff over here, so... Alright, raw umber. Alright, we'll see how this gonna look like. I think that would be cool. Let's see. Put it somewhere. Maybe over here. Maybe a bit too much there, but I'm having the cough. I'm having the COVID. Put some liquid original. And oh yeah, by the way guys, after this stream, we will be doing an anniversary stream. And I'll be streaming ponytails 10th anniversary, 6th anniversaries, and there's gonna be like many different events, and you guys wanna check that out, you know, be prepared for the stream coming up next after I finish with the stream. We'll be streaming a lot of stuff today, so 2 different streams today. Pretty fun, right? Pretty fun. I never been to Ponytail's anniversary before. A dislike of noise like that is also an autism thing sometimes. At least it is for me. I see, so it could be a autism thing. I think I just have PTSD. I think I did used to be diagnosed with autism before, but I'm not like that now, I think. There's like a period where I was like afraid of like large crowds and stuff like that. Maybe it still have like an effect on me. Like maybe I'm scared of loud noise because of that reason. Let me try to paint this. See if this works. I think it's like, oh, it's like, it's like too much. It's like too much. Too much thinner, that's what I mean. Let's try to paint this. Oh, I think it's kinda like eating it now, which is great. Yeah, look at this. Sorry. I think I'm weird because I have my TV on for like 1 hour timer before I sleep, so that I have something to fall asleep to. I don't think it's weird. Some people's brain just work differently. I mean, for me as well. I like to listen to like ASMR. I don't really like loud noises, but ASMR is like relaxing for me to like listen to. Everyone is like different in some ways. Pin this right here. Actually, this color is like really close to what I'm like painting, right? Pretty great. Yeah, what's going on with Hololive? I want to check. Are we with that thing? Just play some music on my phone instead, before the darkness nowadays. What do you prefer the darkness? What's the meaning on that? But it's not that I don't like silence, just that I need something for my mind to focus on audibly, otherwise I wonder. Yeah, it is ADHD, I do have ADD, maybe a little bit of it. But loud noises, I think loud noises is like a separate issue from ADD or ADHD, I think. Alright. I think it's looking well. Going to Cousin's house tonight. Yeah. Have fun with that. After this stream, I'll be doing another stream as well. So it's gonna be fun. I wonder if I want to paint the wheel also. This color. I don't think I would be doing that. I think it's gonna be like wood. Wood color. Like light wood color. That could be an idea. Just like that. And this here. Let me see. This is quite some coloring to do, honestly. Especially if you have to layer it after the raid. It's kind of a hard thing to do. Oh yeah, guys. Speak about readable topics. What are you guys' favorite readables? I'm just watching about dog or related stuff right now. But what are you guys' favorite readable? Apart from me, of course. I mean, apart from me. Because I don't want to hear it. If I'm your favorite readable. I mean, I do appreciate, but let's hear your opinions out. I have to think about my favorite readable. Who is really my favorite? Because I did watch a lot, but not too much. Compared to other readable fans, I think. I'm not I'm not the obsessed kind of girl. Too many. I mean, you're the only readable I watch regularly. I'm flattered, really, but it's not how it works. You need to think of other readables than me. I guess I do watch my indie friends sometimes. Other than that, though, I really cannot think of anything. I think I do prefer flesh tuber instead of readables. Basically, most of the time. So yeah. I mean, I guess I like Cookie's fur, but she's not my favorite. I think I did like Curio Coco and Kaysan. Yeah, but I haven't. But even still, I haven't watched them a lot. Watched her a lot. I'm just admiring what she's doing though. Alright, getting this done. Things looking really good. Oh, I like this color. But we really need to paint this more. Having more color on there. Pretty much. I think we need more. Maybe more liquid, with more color in general. Make the mix a little bit more. There we go. Right here. So we can cover the panels. I think that's great for now. Just like that. How about this one right here? This should be like gold. This house should be like gold. We got like a cider thingy too. How about this chair? I don't want a lot of things to like have the same color. It would be kind of lame. That's all I'm gonna say. So, but at the same time, maybe this part of here could be like wood color as well. Thinking too much about this. This could be like wood, I could paint it gold. That could be dope, like. I'm trying to think of this scheme over here. It looks very nice. At least it looks pretty unique. Oh yeah, let's paint over here. I watch others, but I like to see you and collab with you. Oh, I like to collab with you too. I like to collab with you too when I got the chance. Speaking of which, like, have you collabed with a lot of other VTubers recently? Think. If not, I would be happy to collab with you. Multitasking, I have a little stream in the background. Wow. You multitask? Do you also have like ADHD or stuff like that? What do you think about like you could be having like ADHD kind of thing? Multitasking for a lot of people is like so hard. Not to ADHD people though, for some reason. Like they could focus on a lot of things at once. And those are often strengths of people with ADHD. Alright. Seems like that has been filled with. Actually I want to like paint the side here in brown. That would look pretty good, don't you think? Sorry that I didn't show my painting progress because I was like raising it up. But this part is like brown. Actually, I want to paint like custom things today because you know the original wagon has like a couple of like details, so we could like maybe improvise it a bit, you know. I like to see like what is happening to camera, like. I don't know why I'm still talking about this. Yeah, we could talk about like Ponytail's anniversary as well. Like I wonder. I'm just checking on the server right now. Not a lot of things. I still want to talk about it. Like in a couple of hours, it's gonna happen. Actually, probably I'm gonna start the stream in like 1 to 2 hours, so I can prepare for another stream. Pretty much. I'm gonna paint this one like brown or something. Yeah, something like that. Maybe like that. Maybe this side to be brown as well. We start over here. Oh, gotta be brown, baby. This is coming out really well. Just a lot of details to paint still. Like this panel here. Actually, I need to paint out this panel here red as well. Kinda forgot about that. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, this paper chicken. Oh, wait. Oh yeah. Wait. I really forgot that Gakura used to be a VTuber before her Gakura appearance. Yeah, Gakura. So you guys don't know. There's like an obscure law about Gakura being Sensawa, which is another VTuber before Gakura. So, she already have her old VTuber model. Maybe she's gonna go back to being her old identity. Who knows, right? Let's see. Yeah, I totally forgot about this.
I feel like the only thing I can really say is that optimism for the future. Oh god, that doesn't feel like the right thing to say.
So yeah, for this video, Gakura hints of her returning as Sensawa.
All I can say is I'm sorry. Thank you. I'm sorry. Thank you. Let's have fun while we still can, together as we are here, and then whatever happens in the future, I'm sure more fun will happen. Whether it's here at Hololive, -1 shark, or whatever I'm doing, wherever I am doing, God knows what. There's going to be a shark loose on the internet. Everybody run for your lives. Don't you mean every good thing comes to an end?
I wonder what she
that's
did with
one way to put it. But then I can also hit you with the when one good thing comes to an end, another good thing will start. What is it? When one door closes, another door opens. Good things come to an end, but that doesn't mean that good things
I didn't say anything.
Come to an end forever.
I think that YouTube video is clickbait.
The world is vast.
She just talked about like with one good thing happened, another good thing happened.
Always good things going on somewhere in the world.
Yeah, but that doesn't say anything about Senzawa. Wait, what? But that's news about Senzawa getting a check mark on Twitter recently. So it seems like, number one, even if Senzawa like Twitter account, it says like #1 fan of Kagura. It seems like she could be like coming by to this account. Like the last time she was streaming was like 2020 in the Senzawa account. Hold on. Let Let me check what's happening on Gagura's Twitter account. Nothing much, I think. They just post about her stream and stuff. Overwhelmed by your love and support, thank you. I'm gonna retweet this. So yeah, nothing has been said so far on Twitter. Which is something. Nothing has been said so far. But Senzawa though. Senzawa seems to be coming back. Could be a hint. That video itself wasn't a hint, but they did say something about Senzawa coming back, and there's evidence. That seems very fascinating, I think. Only God knows. Actually, I kind of want to paint this back at gold or something, right? That would look pretty good. Pretty good. Oh yeah, I could paint this like barrels. Kind of like objects. You know, this wooden thingy. That would look pretty good as well. Like, try to make it like, try to paint it to, try to shade it so it kind of looks like barrels. Yeah, but it looks so good. Like, oh my god. But there's still plenty of things to like paint. Oh well. Let's try painting this thing. It's gonna be so hard to like try to paint all of this as well. Alright. I think this one is gonna be like brown as well, right? Yeah, I think. Yeah, what is happening to Senzawa? Like, Senzawa is Gakura, right? 6 days before graduation, she did tweet, so that's something. Like her oldest content is like 5 years ago, so doesn't mean much, but it's there. Interesting. Interesting. I'm pretty sure Senzawa will be back. Interesting. I think it's gonna be interesting, like I'm not sad that Gakura gonna be away. Instead, be glad that Senzawa will be back, right? That'd be dope. Anyways, I wonder if I think I also like save a couple of stuff for like for me to like react to. So we'll see if I can basically watch something while I'm like painting this stuff.
In the kind brightness.
Oh yeah, so Bricky just recently did this video called Every Single Warhammer 40k Faction Re-Explained Part 1. Right. And this is Part 1. But it's freaking 2 hours long. Like, what kind of content that is like doing here? It seems like a really long video. It's like 3 weeks ago, but he has like 1.1 million views already. Holy shit, this is a April Fool's joke. John Warhammer has returned, oh my god. The guy, the legend, John Warhammer. Returned with his legendary 2 hours Warhammer videos. Should I watch this for the stream? Should I watch this 2 hours long videos? Two hours long video. I don't think I could even do it. I think I'll be watching like this video, like the timeline of the 40k universe by Warriors Tier. That could be a cool long video to like get into. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I need to watch more law related content. I think there's like a lot when it comes to like Warhammer law. Like, they write so many books about that. It's not just a game. They do like a lot of books and stuff. And so we can basically following most of these videos, it's just like regurgitate like the kind of stuff that is like happen, like written in the books anyways. But still, let's keep this video and watch. I need to make this bigger, right? I need to make this bigger. Should I make this not transparent as well? Hold on. Oops. Make it not transparent. There we go. Oh boy, this is gonna be a long journey. I haven't watched this video.
My life's work, my museum, our gallery. Within these halls sits the galaxy's most comprehensive collection of artifacts in existence. I have spent my long years cataloging the entire culture of all the beings I could, from the dawn of time to the present day. Within these halls are libraries containing the last known words of countless races who have been cast to the harsh, uncaring winds of time. Truth be told, there are more galleries in my museum than a mortal could wish to visit in several lifetimes. Each hall is dedicated to a great empire and their achievements, but also their...
Actually, when you think about it, right? What is like the oldest civilization when it comes to like Warhammer universe? Like, was it the ancient Necron? I mean, I think it is the Necron because they go all the way back, right? During the, during the old ancient era. What is the civilization that is like back then that was controlling the Necron? I forgot about the name. But yeah, I think it could be the Necron. Alive, still alive anyways. The older civilization is kinda dead. But you kinda have the Croc as well, but the cross kind of like comes after the Necrons.
False and inevitable demise. The history of the universe is filled with such empires, their names forever carved on the steel of time. There are others who accomplished little with their gift of life, their existences being short, painful, blighted tales. The tales of history are only reserved for those who earn the right to write them. I will show the halls of my library to guide you on the story of
history is
all of
determined by
time.
the victor, right? This kind of outside.
As we start from the dawn of all existence.
Alright, strap in.
Density, temperature, a singularity, initiating
Big
the
Bang,
expansion,
baby. Oh yeah.
primordial gas and cosmic dust,
I guess Big Bang is kind of canon in this universe. Maybe. I don't know. It could be not.
sent into eternity to become everything we know or ever will.
I didn't even think that he would go into it this deep. Like, oh my god.
Gravity is the key to it all. Gravity birthed the stars. It connects the galaxies, guiding them in motion to their inevitable orbits. That haunting cosmic ballet played out over infinite millennia, forever churning in the restless flow of time, locked in the embrace of gravitational unity. Vast ages of time pass. Ancient evolution forms in the stars. Gravity guides worlds beyond count into existence. As the stars collapsed and more were driven into the infinite, the impossible happened.
Huh?
The first true life in the universe emerged, victorious, in an arms race of evolutionary barbarism. I suppose
wonder
I
if
should
it's gonna be
introduce
on
the
that.
Immaterium, the Sea of Souls, the
I don't think
Ether.
so.
It has many names.
It's just
However,
fake.
it is generally referred to as the Warp, an alternate dimension
Oh yeah, the
that has
warp.
existed as long as the universe itself. Made up of pure psychic energy and raw emotions, the warp is endless, unpredictable, and terribly dangerous to those who cannot harness its power. The first conscious life was the star vampires, self-aware entities that appeared in the void between nowhere and nothing.
The warp is basically hell.
Great
In
power
the
that consumed the
Warhammer
energies
universe.
of stars, feeding on the life force of the planets themselves. These parasites do not differ from any life in the universe. All life desires the same outcome: energy consumption and safety for their offspring. They would, with time, be known as the Catan. The cursed reptilian Old Ones scraped their primal forms onto the shores of worlds, long dead before even we Necrons evolved to stand upright. The first true sentient Necron, their primal with time and safety for their the Catan.
The Catan. Oh.
The cursed reptilian Old Ones scraped their primal forms onto the shores of worlds, long dead before even we Necrons evolved to stand upright. The first true sentient beings to cross the vast reaches of the galaxy.
I mean, first they have to be like biological creatures, right? Because, I mean, with biological creatures, only with biological creatures they would build the mechanical ones, and the Necrons are mechanicals. So, I mean, Necrons are not the first one. They've been created by another race.
They were the first to climb the long trail of evolution and
But that's still the
Their
enlightening
ceaseless
one.
advances placed them at the top of the pyramid in this galaxy. They traveled through the stars like dust travels on the breeze, and even built what younger races would call the webway. Through the webway,
Oh, the
the old
webway.
ones seeded life on hundreds of worlds. In their wake, they birthed countless untold species and cultures.
I haven't heard this piece of lore before.
Life was cruel to
How
our
sad.
species. I
That's
need not tell you that.
surprising.
Evolving upon a cursed world, falling victim to the scorching heat of our nearest star, withering our bodies and lives. Our suffering evolved our culture and history. We built our empire despite the struggle and endless pain. We were worthy of the gifts the stars had shown to the others. Our leaders met with the old ones. We begged for the cure to death, to show us the secrets of immortality. They refused us.
Not. This feels like a National Geographic Warhammer documentary.
Refused our desire
That's why I want to save it for this stream.
and, in their ignorance, they doomed themselves. There was
This
no
gotta be
choice
like
for
a
us.
really
We
extensive
waged war
video.
against the in their ignorance, they doomed themselves. There was no choice for us. We waged war against the tyrants.
Oh yeah,
Countless
the one
generations
that
ground
created
to
the
powder
Necrons.
beneath the heel of the greedy and the vicious. Even with
That's
our
all I know.
unified empire, even with the might of countless worlds and millions of genius warsmiths, the strength of our dynasties was not enough to defeat the old ones. The war was lost. The greatest defeat being that we were still cursed to weak, frail lives. The old ones banished us to
The
the
old
reaches
ones,
of the
yeah.
galaxy. They forced us into exile on our home world. It was then that the
So-
Catan came with their offer.
Wait, if the old one was in the war, then what happens to cause the old one to go extinct? I forgot about the details.
The ancient beings
Oh yeah, the orcs. The orcs also rebel against the old one, right?
of the cosmos
The
had
cross, I mean.
appeared. They came as gods, promising the gifts we desperately sought. We were all fools to believe them. After the agreements were signed, our people were put in chains and marched into the furnaces. As our flesh and blood was ripped from our bodies, we became the machine. We were betrayed. The Catan. Those traitorous sun-eating dogs feasted on the souls of a whole race, an entire culture.
Oh,
How tragic then that the ambassador for the Catan
This
was
is a bit-
named a deceiver, but our
Extreme.
translators misunderstood and believed its name was a messenger. The God War, the breaking of the void, the war in heaven. 5 million years
The
of
war
hate
in
and
heaven.
flame. The old ones were driven back by
5
the
million
combined
years?
force of the
Holy
Catan
shit.
and us, their steel slaves. Wherever we Necron tread,
can
life
you imagine like how long 5 million years is like? Like our entire history. I think our entire human recorded history is like 12,000 years, right? 12,000 years. Around there. Our entirely recorded history, 12,000 years. But for a war to happen for like 5 million years, like, That is like 1 million. 10. 100 is 1 million. That is like 500 times longer than the entire human history.
Us, their steel slaves. Wherever we Necron tread, life fades like a distant spark in a cold night. The old ones,
So this guy is
those
like really
fools,
old.
they grew desperate, creating the Eldar to help them in their losing war.
Oh yeah,
A race
Avatar.
of decadent, hedonistic artists to fight steel gods. Fools. They created the fierce Krork, a species
Oh, yeah, the
that
Krorks.
thrives on war and the desire for war.
Hey! The cross turned into art, and that's what I'm painting right now, baby. Oh gosh, I need to stop touching my
Oh, of the plague they were creating.
painting over here.
And on a small habitable world, it was said that they also seeded baseline primate life. As the last defense strongholds are on the verge of collapse, after we have flayed the minds and spirits of countless
Oh,
old
one.
ones,
Basically,
they formed their
genetically
last
engineered a lot
doomed
of
battle
species.
line. As the
It's
old
crazy.
ones were pushed into oblivion, Zarek,
The only thing that is like funny about the old one is that they always say it's the old one, but they never describe how they look like. So how do they look like?
the Silent King, led our armies against our slave masters. We turned on the Catan. The Catan were weakened by the war against the Old Ones and the threats of the Eldari and Krork armies.
It's like such
The
a
Catan was
mystery.
shattered, defeated and placed in our stasis chambers, made to watch from containment as the race they sought to enslave freed themselves. The mighty Catan were not much more than prisoners, forced to watch us live on despite their evil desire. Weakened from the wars, we faced the new threats of the multiple upstart races, the Eldari, the Krork, and so many more. The Silent King decided our fate. We were to wait in silence as our armies rebuilt. We need not fear time like our puny carbon-based enemies. It is during this time the Eldari developed their technology at an exponential rate, becoming the dominant force in the universe. It seemed they had advanced their species to immortality, but how long could they sustain their own desires? I admit, I am partial to the Eldari. Their great works are unrivaled. Their ability to will a world into being is haunting. We must speak about the so-called human element, as their empires take up many halls of my museum. Though sometimes unhinged and unpredictable, they are interesting and present true
Monkeys.
promise for us. We will cover much of their
That's
history, difficult as it is with the conflicting dates set by the Imperium itself. But no matter, we will account their records from our own sources. Imperial records will be our guide, or should I say, those Imperial records which I have procured will be our guide. I always found them to be of great amusement. They had begun on a small class 54415 planet, on the edge of the galactic arm of the Milky Way.
The humans.
They had first crawled from the primordial ooze as advanced water-based life. To think that glorified fish now wrap the galaxy in an iron fist is enough to burn my central processors to solder. However, as we slept, these fish people became baseline primates, class 4 beings. For much of their early existence, the primitives accomplished little. It was their use of tools that separated them from the other animals of creation.
Yep,
From the
basically
first moment
humans.
a cave-dwelling
Basically.
savage struck a porcine variant with a rock, it was all over. Slowly, they invented pottery and the bringer of security,
Yeah.
that is fire.
Fire is like the most important
It was
invention.
then that the warp entities had emerged from the void, the first knowledge of the
Definitely game
immaterial.
changer.
The damage from our wars against gods had ripped wounds in the universe. From these
It's a
wounds
really
came the
OP
apparent
update.
gods, extremely powerful creatures
Or maybe like a
that
game
bask in
mechanic
the souls
that
of
the
the
human
dead,
discovered.
growing ever in power. The mortals referred to the beings as the Chaos Gods. They were named Khorne, Tzeentch, and Nurgle. What are
Oh, yeah.
three more
How long
pathetic
have
void
the
beings
Chaos
against the
God
might of this
existed?
galaxy? We have killed greater beings before. We may have to do so again. It is at this point that the Aldari learned the secrets of the webway and continued their dominance of the stars. The imperial myth concerning the birth of their god emperor is as follows. Seeing the inevitable
God
fate of
Emperor
humanity to be
mankind.
consumed by the chaos gods, a group of humanist shamans banded together to stop this future. They had devised a plan to save their species from the thirsting gods committing ritualized mass self-annihilation. As the shamans died and their souls entered the warp, the power of the souls overwhelmed the beings that inhabited that dead void. The soul of their soon-to-be emperor was birthed and made manifest in his physical form. I must add here, this is perhaps one of my favorite twists of fate in all of history. Deep within a black stone complex, which crashed on Mars before the rise of humanity, is the Noctis Labyrinth. Within walls built 65 million
Noctis
years ago
Labyrinth.
by us, lies the ancient
Yeah, the Necron's going to sleep.
void dragon.
Right? Is it this part?
Imperial myth tells us that it is believed that the Emperor conquered this dragon on Terra. After this defeat,
Wait,
it
it's
was
a
imprisoned
freaking
beneath
mechanical dragon,
Mars
what?
for all time. Little do they know, those red-robed clicking iron princes, that their void dragon is a Catan let loose by corrupted slumber codes. I wonder how they
It's
would react to
Catan.
the news that its real name is the Eater of Knowledge. The humans began their empire on Terra. Their grasp of technology is slow. They spend much of their time throwing sharpened tree pieces at each other. Terra had a multitude of cultures, each one's god more important than the other. It was during this time that the Chaos Gods had fully awakened. With the abundance of new souls, the Chaos Gods had grown stronger. One human myth is that these events in their early years manifested the gods. Khorne was born in the charnel pits of millions of dead humans. Nurgle
So basically the Chaos God was existed because of
vomited
humanity.
into the universe in the wake of
That's
the vast
crazy.
catalogue of their illnesses. And Tzeentch during the artistic awakening periods of each unique Terran culture. How arrogant to think that the universe would notice their tiny conflicts. Humans had conquered their homeworld. They had experimented with the possibilities of travel through the immaterial, still unsure of how to harness its power for space travel. They had developed primitive spacefaring capabilities and set off to terraform their solar system. They have always been amusing creatures, thinking themselves masters of the cosmos, even back when fire was their most advanced.
Also, I love how this video is like written in the perspective of a Necron.
Achievement. In essence, they are simple jellyfish, a travesty of nerves that stems from an inferior brain piloting a suit of bone wrapped in decaying meat. It is their arrogance that I enjoy so much. They were never meant for the stars, yet they do all to conquer each parsec. They fight amongst themselves more than any enemy. Tranquility makes
The Necron seems to be a bit
them
arrogant.
squirm. They lived for war. The humans built colonies throughout their
Please.
nearest worlds.
I guess it's
A slow
very-
process
the 40k universe. Everyone is a bit arrogant.
due to their primitive spacecraft. They continue to do what they do best, build and breed. Worlds are terraformed and colonized. Sublight travel was their archaic way of colonization, each colony drifting farther from the home world of Terra. Overexpansion resulted in loss of communication. It was only a matter of time before this formula would collapse into bedlam and chaos. As the years drifted on, countless interstellar empires emerged, trading throughout the galaxies. Most of these supposed empires bore me. They prosper for such short spans of time. One does not even need to remember their futile existence. The humans furthered their grasp on nature, bending any resources they could find to their greed. Colonies stretched into the vast reaches of solar systems, overextending their empire.
Alright, test.